Hey everybody, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today we're going to be talking about firefighters because firefighters' lives are being saved thanks to new technology and robots. Now, here's what's going on. This is absolutely awesome. Not everything has to be downers in technology and cybersecurity news. But the Los Angeles Fire Department, LAFD, on Tuesday became the first fire department in the United States to acquire an RS3, or Robotics Systems 3, which they are calling a droid on steroids. Now, here's what's going on. LAFD Chief Ralph Terrazas said that firefighters obviously are putting themselves on the line when they are battling large fires and all of that. And we know that California is essentially in flames in many places. And so this year alone, 11 LA Fire, basically LAFD crew members were severely injured when a fireball engulfed 4 downtown buildings after a massive explosion that was ignited, unfortunately, by hazardous materials. Now, firefighters can use this robot, the RS3, as a safer alternative to battling potentially explosive blazes, and it allows the department to get inside burning buildings when humans could not enter, whether it's safety concerns due to heat, smoke, or anything else. And to quote the chief, "I can afford to lose one of these wonderful machines. I cannot afford to lose a firefighter." I would completely agree with that statement. And so obviously that is a very cool thing. Now, on Tuesday morning, essentially there was a industrial textile building in downtown Los Angeles that was on fire, and firefighters actually started using RS3 for the first time. He rode shotgun, and here we are. More than 130 firefighters were battling this massive fire, and RS3 got its first run maneuvering inside a fire so dangerous that essentially the commanders on the ground had to actually pull the fire crews from the building, but not RS3. Now, I've seen pictures of this. It's very interesting. It looks like essentially a small little tank on treads, and then where a cannon would be is a cannon. It just shoots water, and that's really cool. Now, the chief said that it could be used to plow the front end to push its way into a burning structure, and the robotic vehicle is about the size of a smart car or so. It can turn on a dime thanks to its tank treads and fit through a set of double-sized doors, or obviously just knock things down if it needs to. Now, in fires like the one that we had, or rather LA had a couple of days ago, I'm originally from LA, the danger of collapse is such that the firefighters have to pull back, which is what they start doing what's called defensive spraying from the outside. Essentially, they start spraying the perimeter to make sure that the fire is not going to spread beyond the containment. But now they can basically go inside and actually start battling from within thanks to robotic technology. The RS3 is a game changer, according to the chief, because now they can fight the fires, as I mentioned, from inside. Now, it can blast 2,500 gallons of water or foam per minute, which is enough power to knock somebody off their feet. And so that is obviously a very powerful spray that this thing can do. And to quote again, "You can turn the water cannon vertical and basically turn it into its own sprinkler system. It may make us rethink some of the ways we tackle fires when it's available." And so that is a really cool thing. Now, this is obviously not the first robot that we have seen for first responders and all of that. This is basically, these things have been around for quite some time, but this is the first firefighting tool that we are seeing in the United States, although this tool has been used by oil companies to fight oil fires in places like Iraq, Afghanistan, and elsewhere around the globe. Its chassis is actually patterned after the robots from the United States Army used to destroy things like improvised explosive devices, or IEDs, and it is actually built by the same company as well. These are the people that also built the Ripshaw super tank. So this has a pretty long pedigree and is now being used to save the basically lives of firefighters, which I think is really cool. This is also very similar to what the LAPD has with what they call the Bat-Cat, which is what the bomb squad uses to detonate robots. It's a 39,000-pound remote control vehicle that essentially can withstand the blast to mitigate the threat of a blast. So it's very cool to see this kind of technology out there, and I'm glad to see it in California, where hopefully they'll be able to use this and basically just drive these things right into the heart of the fires that are going on all over the state and really start hosing these things down. Quite frankly, I don't think they can make them fast enough. I think that's a pretty good use of taxpayer dollars. So anyway, that is your news of the day. I thought this was really cool tech for a Wednesday, and I hope you guys thought so too. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, everyone.